everybody, welcome back to the Micro Dairy Farmer channel. It's Michaela here. I am currently doing my evening chores, so I have one of my cows in the stall right now milking, and I figured we would talk about how winter feeding is going. I've had specific questions about what I'm feeding the cows, so let's go over that today. Okay, so this here just about sums it up. So with the milk cows, I have 3 of them, 1 brown Swiss, 2 Holstein, and they have backgrounds of being from conventional farms on TMR rations. And because of that, I give my cows grain twice a day during milking, because these specific cows aren't grass-fed genetics animals, and I didn't feel comfortable trying to make them something they're not. My priority is taking care of them. So I'm located in Pennsylvania. I am able to get Cargill bagged feed delivered to me. And so the milk cows are getting a complete lactation feed with all the minerals and everything they need. It's like in their show cow line. I can't remember the name specifically. But it's basically the only complete lactation feed they have, from what I understand. I don't have anything custom made because I don't have enough animals to make that really necessary. Now they're getting 3 scoops of that per feeding, which is about 15 pounds a day. I just give the same amount to each cow to make it easy, but I am watching them. And they get sodium bicarbonate, just like a pinch, like a sprinkle on top of their feed at each feeding. And then right now in the winter, I actually have started getting some flaked corn. And I am just topping their grain with the flaked corn because the Holsteins especially were getting a little bit thin when it was really cold there. Now we're like at the end of December and it's 50 degrees every day. But so I just decided it's my first winter at this location. I'm still an inexperienced grazer. I'm going to supplement them with some energy because I believe that's best for them. So that's what I'm doing right now, just a scoop on top. I don't even know how much, like it's barely anything, but it's a little bit more energy, and that made me feel better as their caretaker. And then in the winter, they weren't really going after the mineral lick. I think that the, complete feed with minerals in it is enough for them. So I don't have a salt lick with them 24/7 at the moment, but that's okay. They're doing fine. And then I am feeding them a nice second cut orchard grass mix that I actually get from my family. And they always have some in front of the stanchion here during milking, or the chute. And then I'm feeding them about 2 to 3 bales a day. So I'm like trying to find the line of giving them enough without wasting it. So that's where I'm at right now. I'll give them at a base level 2 bales a day, and if I notice they're really ate through, they're really hungry, I'll give them another bale. And they seem to be doing okay with that right now. Okay, you can't see anything with this one single light, so I'm gonna be here for 10 seconds, but this is the hay mow. I'm up here. I have all my small squares stored up here. And yeah, just wanted to show you guys. And then I have a little small stack of rye straw for bedding. I feed the cows out in the pasture right now. I didn't mention that. And then the heifers and the calf are, everybody's eating this same, good second cut grass mix hay. Okay, now we're in the other barn, and we're just going to talk about the calf and the heifers. So the heifers are getting about 1 bale a day. The calf is getting 2-3 chunks or flakes of hay a feeding. Just kind of depends on how fast she eats. And then the heifers are getting grain as well. So I will show you that. The heifers are getting just a basic grower grain. They too were born and raised on the conventional farm, and I just didn't want to switch them. So they only get grain in the morning. And for me right now, that's kind of just gives them a little bit of energy and gets their minerals in them. And then the calf I am raising grass-fed as long as things go well. So she was weaned at 6 months. She's got hay in front of her right now at her feet there. So she's just hay and water, and then I have a salt lick in with her. And she's only been weaned about a month now, but she's looking really good so far, and I'm really happy with it. And if I ever feel like she doesn't look like she's doing well, I have no problem. I wouldn't have a huge problem starting her on grain, but ideally I don't want to. So that's the setup with everybody. Oh yeah, so they're getting maybe just like 5 pounds of grain a day each. And she's just getting her hay and has her salt lick 24/7 and gets water. And I think she looks really great. And I'm excited to be able to, house her with these two come springtime. But right now the pens that I have just aren't conducive to have a calf so much smaller than the heifers in together. I think they'll just be too rough on her. So she just gets to watch from afar, but she will join them in a mere few months, which is crazy to think about. That's it, guys. Just a quick chat about what I'm feeding. I'm still new at this, so if I didn't answer all your questions, feel free to leave them below. If you have anything you want to see, like in a full video, let me know, and I will put that on my list. But I hope you had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's see what 2022 brings for all of us. Bye, guys.